Hi guys, today we are going to learn how to use the simple present tense in English. Okay, so in here we have that the simple present tense in English is used to describe an action that is regular, true, or normal. And now let's go with the use. And this one is very, very important. So we can say that the first use that this tense has is for repeated or regular. So we have repeated or regular actions. Okay, so for example, let's go with an example. We say, I take the train to the office. Let's repeat. I take the train to the office. So what can you see in here? It's very, very easy. In here, we are using the simple present tense. I take. I take. Why? Because this is something that you do as a regular action. So it's a repeated action. Okay? Great. Let's continue to the second use. Now we have for facts. Okay, so we can say, for example, a dog has 4 legs. Let's repeat. A dog has 4 legs. In here, as you can see, we are using the verb to have, has, for the third person in singular, right? And this is a fact because you cannot change that. So this is a fact, and that's why we use the simple present tense. Let's go with another use of this tense. Okay, the use number 3 is for habits. Okay, for habits. In here, you are explaining something that is normal to you. Okay, it's something very, very normal and it's not a big deal. So as an example, we can say, I get up I get up early every day. So for you, or for the person, this is a habit. This is a habit, okay? So it's something very, very normal to you, and yeah, you won't change it that easy. Now it's time for the fourth use for this tense, which is for things that are always or generally true. These are like facts, but they are not, it's just a truth. It's just a truth. We can say it rains a lot in winter. This is true. Okay, so in this case, we are using the simple present tense. It can be compared with facts, and they are similar in here. Now we have something very, very important, which is the conjugation and spelling of the verbs in this tense. So we form the present tense using the base form of the infinitive verb. That means without to. Without to. Very good. Okay, so now let's see how do we form this. Person in singular, or the third person singular, needs a S at the end of the verb. This is very, very important, and most students always forget this rule. So you have to be careful. You have to pay attention to this. So now let's see the conjugations for all the pronouns. Okay, talking about subjects, we have I, we have you, we have we, and we have they. These subjects or personal pronouns go with the normal form of the verb. For example, we say, I speak Spanish, right? And also I can say, you speak Spanish. We speak Spanish. And they speak Spanish. Very good. But, okay. So as you can see in here, we are using the normal form of the verb without an S and without any change in the verb. So for these pronouns, for these three pronouns, we don't add anything to the verb. We don't add anything to the verb. In the case of the third person in singular, you need to add an S. So how it works? Okay, let's see. The third person singular pronouns are he, she, and it, right? Okay, so in here, you have to add an S at the end of the verb. For example, he speak. Okay, so we add an S. Let's write this first, and then we add the S in here. So the sentence would be, he speaks Spanish. Okay, let's repeat. He speaks Spanish. He speaks Spanish. Great, very good, very good. It's the same with she. So we would say, she speaks Spanish. Okay, and now let's talk about the endings and when do we need to add ES or drop the Y and add IES or just S. Okay, and now we have here an activity in order to practice this, the simple present tense. Okay, so in here we need to read the sentence and we have to tell the use of this, or yeah, the use of this tense or in this tense. For example, number 1, he watches the news at 8 a.m. every day. So what's that? Very good. In here, we are talking about a repeated action. Muy bien. Repeated action. Very good. Now let's go with the number 2. In the number 2, we have the train leaves every morning at 8 a.m. So in here, we are also talking about a repeated action. Here we are talking about a regular action as well. So this one is regular action. What about number 4? In number 4, we have cats like milk. Cats like milk. And this one is a fact. This one is a fact. California is in America is number 5. And this one is also a fact. So that's why we use the simple present tense. And the last one is they travel to their country house every weekend. So what's that? Very good. This one is a habit. A habit. Great, a habit. Very good, guys. So that was all for our class. I hope you liked it and see you next time. Thank you.